Hi friends, happy Thursday. Welcome back to Math Today. Today for math, you will need in your Envisions workbook, page 213 and 14, and then also page 215 and 16. Today you will also just need a pencil. So go ahead and pause the video and grab the materials that you need. All right, friends, welcome back. Today for math, we're going to work on our learning target that says, I can compare groups of numbers by counting. So we have been comparing by showing our work. In the numbers that are greater, we circle. The numbers that are less, we X. And when two numbers are equal, we circle them. We do that by comparing numbers, the actual written numeral, and we've also done that by counting groups and circling and Xing groups. The reason that we know our numbers that are greater or less than is because of our number order or sequence. This right here is our resource we've been using called the number line. Can you guys say those two words with me? Number line. On our number line, as we count, our number gets bigger, right? So if we have 0, we don't have any. If we have 1, we have 1 dot here. 2, our number gets bigger. 3, we add another. 4, we add another. So every time we count, our number gets bigger by 1, right? Just like every year on your birthday, as you turn a new age, you are getting older or bigger. So today, we're going to use our number line to help us identify which numbers are greater and which numbers are less, or which numbers are equal. We're going to also be practicing counting and marking out. When we say that we count and mark out, whenever we have a group that we're counting while we're marking out, as we're marking out, we should be saying that number out loud. So I should be saying 1, 2, 3, 4 as I'm making my mark. We shouldn't be just marking out to make it look like I've done that work. Then there wouldn't be any point in marking out. We shouldn't just be doing this because I didn't count why I did that, right? So the counting and marking out at the same time is what helps us to know how many there are. So let's take a look at our Solve and Share page. On page 213, our directions say that the class aquarium has 2 kinds of fish, goldfish and tetras. Write the numbers to tell how many of each kind. So they give us our list with a picture. And then we need to circle the fish that has the greater amount. And then we're also going to take it a step further since we've also been Xing the number that's less. So what's the first thing that we need to do? We need to count and mark out our goldfish, right? So let's do that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many goldfish are there? 7. Let's write our 7 next to our goldfish. Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Now we're going to do our tetras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many? 9. Let's write our 9. First a circle, then a line. That's the way to make a 9. Now, if we look at our number line, tell my finger to stop when I touch the 7. Ready? Stop. Very good. This is the 7. Let me get my actual marker for the board. There we go. Okay. Now tell my finger to stop on 9. Oh, stop. When I'm looking at my number line, I see that 9 comes after 7, which means that it is bigger. There are more, right? 9 is 1, 2 more than 7. We did not make our dancing partners. That's just one strategy that we use to know that. So in order to show that we know that 9 is 2 more than 7, we're going to circle it. And then we're going to X our 7 to show us that that number is less. Let's go ahead and flip to the back for our guided practice. And we're going to do the same. At the top, it shows us an example that Marta already did, or not Marta, Emily already did with her fish tank at home. And she also found the numbers on the number line to help. So we are going to count our purple and then our pink fish to say how many of each, and then we're going to circle the number that's greater and X the number that's less. And I actually misspoke. We're going to count the pink first since it's first on our list. So let's count and mark out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many pink fish? 10. Make sure you're marking as you're counting. So I have a 1 and a 0. Okay. And then I'm going to count my purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I'm going to write an 8 next to my purple. Now if I'm looking at my number line, I want you to tell my finger to stop on the 10. Ooh. Stop right here. Now I'll tell my finger to stop on the 8. Right here. So I see that 8 comes first on the number line. It comes before 10, which means that if I count, I have 1, 2 spots away that 10 is. So 10 is 2 numbers larger than 8. So we're going to circle our 10 and X our 8. Okay, good job. All right, now we're going to flip to page 215. This is the page that you're going to post on your teacher's Google Classroom today. You're going to do the same thing that we just practiced. Make sure when you mark out small enough because the school of fish are really close together, okay? So you're going to count and mark out the colored fish that they show you. You're going to write your numbers for each, circle the number that's greater, and X the number that's less. If they're equal, circle both of them, okay? The directions down here tell you something different, but you're going to keep practicing what we just did. So let's go ahead and flip to the back, and we're going to go down to our butterfly problem, the challenger. So the challenger says to count the butterflies, then write all the numbers up to 10 that are greater than the number of butterflies shown. Use our number sequence, our number order to help us write our numbers in order. So first, what do we need to do? We need to count and mark out the butterflies. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to write a 6 on the first line. Down to a loop, a 6 makes a hoop. Now we're going to write our numbers in order, 1 on each line. So what comes after 6? 7. Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. And then we're going to write the next number, which is 8. First an S, but do not wait. Go back up and close the gate. That's the way to make an 8. And then our last one is a 9. First a circle, then a line. That's the way to make a 9. Good. And then we're going to go up here to our number 8 really quick, because this one is also a challenger. It's something a little different than the rest of the problems. So number 8 says, we're going to draw a group of spiders that is 2 greater in number than the number of tarantulas shown. And then we're going to write our number to tell how many. So let's start by counting our tarantulas. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many tarantulas? 7. Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Now if we look at our number line up here, I want you to circle the 7 to help you find it. And then we have to draw down here a number of spiders that is 2 greater than 7. So am I going to go backwards or forwards on the number line, looking for a number that's greater? Forwards, and I'm going to go 2 spots. 1, 2. I just jumped. 1, 2. So what number is 2 greater than 7? 9. Circle 9. Now, for our spiders, to make it a little quicker, since the object of our learning target is to compare numbers and not draw, we're just going to use circles to represent the spiders. So we're going to draw 9 spiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I'm going to count and mark them out to make sure I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to write a 9. First a circle, then a line. That's the way to make a 9. And we know that 9 is 2 greater than 7, so I'm going to circle 9 and X my 7. Okay, good job. So you're going to go back and you're going to do number 7 and number 6 on the back right here. Just like we've done our practice problems, you're going to count the picture that's on your list first. So you're going to start with your yellow salamanders here. And then you're going to count your green ones. You're going to circle the number that's greater, X the number that's less. You're going to do the same thing for these two colors. And then make sure you flip back to page 215. And this is the page that you're going to post to your teacher's Google Classroom. Okay? This is good extra practice for counting and marking out. You're doing several things: counting, marking out, comparing, and showing your work by circling and Xing. All right, great job today, friends. I will see you tomorrow for your last math lesson of the week.